Have you ever considered how the challenges you face in life shape your character and destiny? The trials we encounter, the hardships we endure, are often seen as obstacles, as deterrents on our path to happiness, success, and fulfillment. We dread them, try to avoid them, and when we can't, we grumble and groan under their weight. But what if we changed our perspective? What if we saw these trials not as burdens but as opportunities for growth, for learning, for character development? Like a piece of coal under pressure becomes a diamond, we too can transform under the weight of our challenges. Imagine the beauty of a butterfly. It begins its life as a caterpillar, confined to the ground, limited in its mobility. But then it undergoes a transformation, a metamorphosis. It struggles, it fights, it endures the confinement of the cocoon. And when it emerges, it is not just a creature with wings. It is a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of perseverance. Its struggle was not a burden, but a necessity for its transformation. In the grand tapestry of life, each thread of challenge, of adversity, weaves together a beautiful pattern of strength, resilience, and courage. Each hardship we overcome adds another layer of depth to our character, another chapter to our story. In this video, we will share stories of individuals who faced adversity, who encountered challenges, and who never gave up. These are not tales of easy victory, but narratives of struggle, of resilience, and of triumph. They are stories of ordinary people who faced extraordinary circumstances and emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So let's change our perspective. Let's see our challenges not as stumbling blocks, but as stepping stones. Stepping stones that lead us to growth, to learning, to transformation. Let's not shy away from adversity, but embrace it, knowing that it is through our trials that we truly grow and evolve. Life's challenges are not stumbling blocks, but stepping stones to greatness. So let's step forward, let's face our challenges, and let's transform them into opportunities for greatness. Consider the story of a young entrepreneur who faced repeated failures and rejections. In the bustling world of business, the journey of an entrepreneur is seldom an easy one. It carries with it an innate challenge, a test of resolve, and an examination of will. This tale is about such an entrepreneur, a young visionary, who dared to dream and dared to fail. His journey started with a simple idea, a spark of innovation that promised to disrupt the industry. But the road to success is often paved with obstacles, and our entrepreneur was no stranger to this truth. He faced rejection after rejection, his idea dismissed, belittled, and overlooked by those who held the power to bring it to life. But did he let these rejections deter him? Absolutely not. For each rejection he received, he returned with tenfold determination. With each failure, he found a reason to work harder, to innovate more, to believe more firmly in his vision. His spirit was unyielding, his resolve unwavering. The entrepreneur faced numerous nights where he questioned his choices, where the weight of his failures threatened to crush his spirit. But he did not let his failures define him. Instead, he wore them as badges of honor, as proof of his relentless pursuit of success. And then, finally, after countless rejections and relentless perseverance, the entrepreneur tasted the sweet nectar of success. His idea, once dismissed and overlooked, began to change the industry just as he had envisioned. His journey, riddled with failures and rejections, led him to a destination of triumph. The entrepreneur's story is a testament to the power of persistence, a demonstration of the strength of the human spirit when faced with adversity. It is a reminder that success is not a straight path, but a journey filled with obstacles that test our resolve, our determination, and our unwavering belief in our vision. In the face of adversity, the entrepreneur never gave up, and his perseverance paved the way to success. Now cast your mind to an athlete who encountered a career-threatening injury. Picture a woman at the peak of her athletic prowess, a champion revered and admired by many. She was unstoppable until one day a severe injury threatened to end her career. The world watched as she was carried off the field, her dreams seemingly shattered in a single moment. But she wasn't ready to surrender. She decided to face the challenge head-on. She looked at her injury not as a full stop, but as a comma in her life story. Her resilience, her fighting spirit, was about to come to the fore. In the depths of her despair, she made a vow to herself and to the world that she would return. She would reclaim her place not out of vanity, but because she loved the game, and the game was a part of her. Her recovery was not easy. It was a grueling process, filled with long days and even longer nights. There were moments of doubt, moments of pain, moments where the easiest thing to do would have been to accept defeat. But she did not. She chose to fight, chose to endure, chose to persevere. She worked tirelessly, pushing her body to its limits, testing her mental strength, her resolve. Every day was a battle, but every day was also a victory. Because with each passing day, she was getting stronger, getting closer to her goal. And then came the day of her return. The world watched with bated breath as she stepped back onto the field. It was a moment of triumph, not just for her, but for every person who ever faced a setback, every person who ever dared to dream. Her story serves as a testament to the power of resilience. It's a reminder that setbacks are not the end, but a chance to come back stronger, to prove to ourselves and to the world that we are capable of overcoming anything. The athlete's will to never give up, despite the odds, led her back to the pinnacle of her sport. Imagine a scientist whose ideas were constantly ridiculed and dismissed. Picture a world where innovation is stymied by the scoffing of naysayers. This is the world our scientist lived in, a world that was dismissive of his revolutionary ideas. Our scientist was not deterred by the scornful laughter that echoed through the halls of academia. He was a dreamer, a visionary who saw potential where others saw impossibility. He believed in his work with an unwavering passion that could not be extinguished by the cold winds of skepticism. His ideas were dismissed as absurd, his theories ridiculed as fantastical. Yet he pressed on, fueled by a conviction that was as solid as the very laws of physics he sought to redefine. In this relentless pursuit of truth, he spent countless hours in his lab, his sanctuary, shielded from the outside world and its derision. His hands were often stained with chemicals, his eyes bloodshot from staring into microscopes, his mind whirring with hypotheses and theories. There were days of frustration, moments of self-doubt, but he never let these deter him. The scientist's journey was not an easy one. It was a path strewn with obstacles and setbacks, but he pressed on, driven by a belief in his work that was as unshakable as it was indomitable. He held steadfast to his ideas, refusing to let the skepticism of others deter him from his quest for knowledge. And then, one day, it happened. His work bore fruit. His theories, once ridiculed as ludicrous, were now hailed as groundbreaking. His discoveries, once dismissed as impossibilities, were now recognized as pioneering. His name, once a source of mockery, was now spoken with respect and admiration. The scientist's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance. His refusal to give up despite the ridicule, the setbacks, the doubts, is a shining beacon to all who dare to dream, to innovate, to challenge the status quo. The scientist's refusal to give up despite the ridicule resulted in contributions that changed the world. What do these stories tell us about the power of never giving up? As we reflect on the narratives we've just explored, there's a common thread weaving through each tale, a thread of resilience, of determination, of indomitable spirit. This is the power of perseverance, a force as transformative as it is enduring. In the face of life's challenges, the unyielding entrepreneur held firm. He experienced setbacks and disappointments, yet he never allowed them to define him. Instead, he used them as stepping stones, pushing forward, always striving for that next breakthrough. His journey wasn't easy, but his perseverance bore the fruits of success. Then there's the resilient athlete, who despite injuries and defeats never lost sight of her goal. She pushed her body to its limits, endured pain and faced discouragement, but she never gave up. Every fall, every failure was just another reason to rise, to fight. It was her unwavering perseverance that eventually led her to victory. Our indomitable scientist, too, showcases the power of never giving up. Faced with skepticism and rejection, she chose to persevere. She spent countless hours in labs, testing, retesting, always seeking the truth. Her dedication, her resilience, her refusal to accept defeat led to groundbreaking discoveries that changed the world. These stories highlight the transformative power of never giving up. They show us that no matter how insurmountable the challenges may seem, perseverance can lead us to our goals. It's not about avoiding failure or hardship. It's about facing them head-on, learning from them, and continuing to move forward. Perseverance is the fuel that drives us past the hurdles of life. It's the force that propels us forward when the road gets tough. It's the inner strength that keeps us going, even when every fibre of our being is screaming to stop. It's the silent, steady drumbeat that echoes within us, a constant reminder that we are capable, we are strong, we are unstoppable. Remember, the path to success is paved with trials, but those who never give up will find that the journey is worth every step.